This Into the Woods video update is being brought to you by Cinderella's Carriage, where wanting a ball is not wanting a prince. Anyway, the update for you is this. MTI, Musical Theater International, who is the licensing company behind Into the Woods, has communicated that they are willing to give us the option to do our show as originally intended without having to pay anything additional or reapply or redo our contract, which is exciting and kind of MTI to allow us this opportunity. The caveat with that is we would, and this is a Miss B executive decision, I'm not going to move forward in exploring that opportunity with the intent of doing the show just to do the show. In other words, we're either going to do it with our original cast members or as many OGs as are available, or we're not going to do it at all. And I realize that's going to get tricky, and I think that's okay for right now anyway. I just feel that I would like to honor you all, and I feel that doing the show just to do the show, even if it means with the majority original or majority brand new cast, is not honorable to you all and to your time and your talents and the work and the emotional and mental energy that you expended over those few months. So with that being said, if we were going to move forward with this plan, we would need to look at doing the show June 18th, 19th, and 20th of the year 2021, so a little over 1 year from now. And I realize that it is very far away, but it needs to be very far away for a number of reasons. First and foremost, it doesn't appear that anytime in the near-ish future we will be able to do any live performances, anybody, anywhere, in any capacity, healthfully and safely. So that rules out this summer. Again, out of our control. Number two, if we look far enough ahead to where we will maybe be able to start rehearsing and performing live again, that will put us into next school year. Well, our seniors are clearly not going to be available for that. So that kind of ties our hands to next summer. We need to wait long enough so that Plainwell schools are out of session for the school year, so that would point us to mid-June. Also, by waiting that long, most, if not all, universities are wrapped up by that point as well, which would theoretically put us in a good position to have our seniors available to come back if they so chose to. The reason, again, we are kind of held to June 18, 19, 20 is because if you wait too long into the summer, then you're dealing with family vacations and people being out of town, which is just a whole nother mess of schedules. So our window of opportunity is very small, and that's the weekend that we've landed on. So it's either going to be that weekend or it's not going to be at all. Either way is okay. I just want to be clear and upfront with you all from the get-go. The next thing that we need to discuss that is, again, a little tricky is casting. So as I already alluded to, we're not going to move forward with this plan unless we have the majority, and I don't know at this point in time, I don't know what majority actually means. All I can tell you is that the majority of our original cast members available and able and willing. We will reassess, and I will ask for a firm commitment later if this is the route we decide to go. On that note, so here's the plan moving forward. You're going to fill out this Google survey. You're either going to say, I'd rather just put it to rest and move on with my life once and for all. That is fine. Let me be clear about that. That's fine. You're either going to say that, or you're going to say, hey, you know what? At this point in time, June of 2020, if if all systems were go, I'd be down to do a reunion show June of 2021. What'll happen is that I will then collect all of those responses, and hopefully you will fill this out relatively soon so that we won't have to wait very long. And then I will let you all know either the majority of responses were no go, we just rather move on, and at which point we'll put this idea to rest once and for all, and that's completely fine. Or I will say the majority of the responses were, I'm interested in continuing to explore this possibility as we continue to move forward. If that is the way we decide to go, here's what will happen. I will let you all know that, and then we will put this to rest for about 1/2 of a year, which means this coming January of 2021, assuming again we can healthfully and safely move forward, safely move forward with this plan, I will reach out to everyone in January, and then at that point in time, hopefully I will be able to at least provide you with a rough idea of what a potential rehearsal schedule could look like, and then hopefully you all will have a little bit more of a clear, more solid idea of what your own life and schedules are going to look like. And then you can cross-reference and tell me yes or no for sure whether you would be willing to commit to this project or not. So to recap, this survey right now, June 2020, you are just telling me, and if this is just to gain interest. Yes, I'm interested. No, I'm not really interested. If by chance you know for sure whether you're not available, that would also be helpful for me to know as well. I will take inventory of all those responses, and then if the majority are yes, I'm interested, I will contact everybody again this coming January to say, hey, remember that discussion we had last summer? Now's time to reassess, reevaluate. Here's what we're looking at. Check your schedules, check your calendars, check your heart, what you want to do, and then let me know, yay or nay for sure, I'm in or I'm out. At that point in time, depending on who's in and who's out, then we'll make the call. Are we going to move forward for sure or not? So this is kind of just planting the seed, and I want you all to have it on your radar, and then we'll reassess in January. I hope that this is clear as mud, because that's about as clear as it can be at this point. I want to be clear that whichever route we decide to go is totally fine. I know for me personally, I've already kind of grieved this and am continuing to grieve and just process everything in my own way. So please don't do this for Ms. B or Mr. Hunt or whomever. But at that same time, if you all want to do it, know that I'm here and I'm willing to be the leader of this project and help everybody to move forward so that we can all have that experience that we never got to have. So one way or another, totally fine. I want to be open and honest with you with where I'm at, and I, in return, hope that you will be open and honest with yourself into what you truly want. Because I know everyone's life and everyone's situation is completely different right now. So, that being said, if you are still confused and you would like further clarification, feel free to send me an email, and I will do my best to answer any of your questions that you may have right now. If you feel like you have enough info, please click on the link and complete the survey in a timely manner so that I can get back to you all and we can figure out how we're going to proceed at least for the next couple months. I hope everyone is well and staying healthy and safe and hopefully happy. And I know it's a crazy, crazy time right now, and we just gotta remember to treat each other with grace and compassion, and that includes ourselves. And now I'm rambling, as I so often do, so I'm just going to press stop on this recording, and I will be in touch with you all very soon.